P2B not playing responsible opposition. Bwala speaks. Bwala, former spokesperson of the Atiku Okowa presidential campaign organization, says P2B, presidential candidate of the Labour Party in the 2023 poll, is not a decent opposition leader. Speaking in a chat with the cable on Saturday, Bwala said Obi never commends the federal government even when they get it right. P2B does not have a history of political culture like a traditional Nigerian politician. Also, he does not have a track record of political mentorship to help people rise in politics, Bwala said. P2B is not a political leader. He has not identified his identity in politics. He keeps saying he is the new opposition leader in Nigeria. He thinks opposition is trolling, and that is why people call him social media president. Trolling is not opposition. While he is trying to copy the model of Donald Trump, he falls short of even the extremist policies of Trump. While Trump controls his base, Obi is controlled by obedience. If Trump asks his supporters to move, they move. But here, if P2B wants to say anything and the obedience ask him not to talk, he will be quiet. That is not the sign of a political leader. Bwala added that Obi should occasionally propose alternative policies. Opposition is providing better policies. When something positive happens, a good opposition will say they agree with the government. He said, for P2B, the day something positive happens, he will disappear from social media. The day he wants to make noise, he will appear. He said he has a philosophy of not paying ransom for anybody. When President Tinubu'S said he would not pay ransom to kidnappers, we expect him to come out and say he agrees with the motion. Rather, he tweeted as if the federal government should do everything possible, including giving out money. His supporters, majority of who are outside Nigeria, are disgruntled, and when they think they hear their problems are caused by the establishment. They're behaving like political extremists. They keep talking about taking back the country, but they will not discuss policies on how they want to achieve that. They're behaving like political bandits. Now, Reno and Bwala, two of them have a thing for P2B because what? Tell me why Bwala and P2B and Reno are going to come outside sounding the way they are sounding. But give me one good reason. Give me one reason. This is the same thing Reno Mercury said. It's just as if Bwala and Reno, they are working hand in hand. That is how it seems. It seems Bwala and Reno, they are working hand in hand. But at the end of the day, we will know whose side and stand on. For now, it is looking like he's standing with Bwala is looking like no, he's not standing with anybody. Reno Mokwe is looking as if he's standing in opposition to P2B. Because you have been praised once, you have started your reasonable stories. Why don't you teach him? Has P2B been in opposition before? Or does play opposition before? Or does play this uses politics people are playing? If you know he's not doing something, well, enlighten him. You cannot be perfect in everything. We are human. Now you even gave out the answer Bwala and Reno. Two people. Those two people, when don't know what they do them, they don't know what they want. They don't know what they want. But what P2B do? Now they control them. They don't know what they want at all. If it will come out now, can't do something. Now then go talk, so okay, then go do. I repeat, I never see where man they in love with him fellow man like this. The way we Reno and Daniel Bwala dey. Your dwarf knowledge is deceiving to make this irresponsible comment. What have the FG gotten right? My dear Taya, I tire. Say Naira. He lose, he come up, he win against the dollar. I was expecting to see maybe 100, 200 or 500 naira. Or even 1,000 naira. But no. And they're coming out to say, that P2B, they are going to, how am I going to say it? P2B doesn't come outside to applaud the government. If it is to come and, drag the government, that he will come and drag. And I'm asking, I beg, do they want P2B to turn to, I don't understand, I don't get. Do they want him to come out at any or slightest thing, he will come outside? Because the way they are sounding, they're sounding like a broken record. I did tell you. What is those people that are looking for stomach infrastructure concerning Obi, this government, for God's sake? They are trying every way to bring someone that God has put ahead of them down. Bad belly people. My dear, now so we use Sam, so that is it. Which is making Reno, Omokri and Daniel Bwala. You don't give them new hobby. I did they look them. I did they look them. So that is it. That P2B did not stand up. He's not paying the reasonable opposition. His opposition is supposed to be strong. And I'm here looking at them. I'm looking at Reno and I'm looking at Daniel Bwala. You know, go better for people who do this thing. I tell you. You know, if better for people who be say do than this thing, because you sure me say they get themselves. Because if they get themselves, they will not come outside to say this or do this. They won't. It's obvious they are what? They need to get themselves at all. Alright, on this note, you have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest.